name is Erin and welcome to my kitchen. Today I was having a little bit of a hard time, as many of us do on those certain days on the calendar. I just wanted to share what works for me, but keep in mind that yoga is your practice and you always do it for you first. So if any of the options that I give here don't suit you, please be conscientious of that. Be cognizant of what your body needs and wants, and maybe push it just a little bit further than you're used to. However, if discomfort turns to pain, take it a step back. Practice ahimsa, non-violence, not only to others, but to ourselves. So on these difficult days, we're going to show ourselves compassion, and with this practice in particular, our focus will be on our heart center and our hips. So let's get started. We'll begin in child's pose, Vinyasa. To get there, your knees are about the width of the mat and your big toes are touching. Palms face down, walk your hands out in front of you. If your hips are a little crunchy here, feel free to take them a bit closer together. Really reaching the tailbone back and down towards the heels. Stretching the fingertips apart and creating space between the fingers. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears, automatically bring some engagement to the upper back. Feeling as though you could hold a pencil between the shoulder blades as you roll them inward. To release any tension that may have risen up into the neck, if you haven't already, release the forehead down to the mat. We'll take 3 sighs. Inhale big, filling the belly with air. Exhale out through the mouth. We'll take 2 more, like you mean it. Big inhale. Let go of your day. Last one, biggest one. Inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then big sigh. Keep all the air out for 1, 2, 3, inhale big. Try to stick with your Ujjayi breath today, and if you're unsure of what that is, it's the equivalent to sighing a mirror, but with the mouth closed. Lip sealed. It creates a slight constriction at the back of the throat that helps to keep our bodies warm and our minds concentrated. Trying your best to keep your breathing long and strong. If you find that it becomes shallow, maybe take it a step back. Let's start to cultivate an intention for our practice today. Option 1, stay here. Option 2 is what I like to call shark, by bending into the elbows and taking the palms together. From there, the base of the wrist comes to the back of the head. This is a really nice tricep stretch. And if you don't quite feel it, you can take your elbows 1 step further forward. If you find that this is not something you like, take the hands back down. As we cultivate our sankalpas, our I am or I have statements that sound as though they're already true, try to just scan the body for a moment, figuring out exactly what you need, and then leaving everything you don't. Continuing to let go of the day, keeping everything that's not applicable to your on-the-mat practice off the mat. If you're unsure of what to choose, a couple personal favorites of mine are I have immense joy in my life, or I am worthy of good things. Try to keep it short, simple, kind, and true. And once you have it in your mind's eye, take a big inhale. And with an Ujjayi to follow, just take the hands back down. Another big inhale. And as you exhale, take your hands over to the right, onto the edge of the mat, as you root the left hip down and pressing out through the left side body. Cradling your head right between the arms, creating length all the way from the top of the neck, the tip top of the head, all the way down to the tips of the toes. The tail of our spine, our tailbone, reaching that down and back. We have 2 more options here. Option 1 is to stay here, while option 2 is to walk it further over to the right. Be mindful that this puts more weight on the right hip, so be sure to root down through the left. And then the final option, if you choose to do so, is to take the left hand, the palm of the left hand, on the back of the right. We'll take 2 more breaths here, releasing the face, and maybe even bring the edges of your lips to curve into a small smile. Filling the belly with air, really breathing in through the left side body. And as you meet with your next inhale, bring it back through to center. Take a breath here, noticing the difference between your 2 sides. Big inhale. Exhale it over to the left, starting on the edge of the mat, warming yourself up, kind and slow. Rooting down through the right hip and pressing out through your right side body. Although we will always keep it balanced between our 2 sides, try to pay more attention to the sensations within your right side today as we practice. Your right side in the yogic tradition is your masculine side. So since it's Father's Day, if you have any gunk just stuck in those side chakras there, try to breathe them right out as you exhale. If you ever need a sigh, feel free to take it as you see fit. And then we're into those 2 other options. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, walk it further over to the left, being mindful of that left hip. And our final option is to take the palm of the right hand on the back of the left. Once again, cradling the head, relaxing the face, and curving your lips into a very gentle, slight half smile. A few more breaths here, finding comfort in that space of discomfort as we open up our side chakras. Pressing the hands away. As you meet with your next inhale, walk the hands back through to center. Then let go of that air as you settle. 1 more breath here, maybe giving your tailbone a little wag. On your next inhale, bring the hands beneath your shoulders and the knees under your hips, meeting in a good old tabletop position. Wag your tailbone side to side, maybe getting a little pop through the hips, maybe not. Feeling a little bit of tenderness if you were tight today. I certainly was. And then bring that side to side into a nice big circle. Taking a variation of dancing lion as we get into our wrists, our back, and maybe even the hips. Keeping the head heavy, maybe even the eyes closed. And as you meet the top of the revolution, pause and switch directions. Going the other way and finding that same free movement. Feeling the weight distribute itself through your 4 points and just settling into the freedom of this movement. As you meet the top, bring it to a pause. Making sure the knees are still stacked beneath the hips and the hands beneath the shoulders. You're going to inhale your right arm up all the way to the sky. Hold the breath for 2 and 1. And as you meet your exhale, send your hips back, taking the hand down. We're going to take some nice big shoulder opener circles. Inhaling the arm back up, exhaling it down. Moving with your breath. We'll take 1 more in this direction. Inhale up, around, back, and down. Pausing at the bottom, you're going to inhale your arm up in the opposite direction. For me, I'm taking it backward. Then exhale the hand down. 2 more rounds. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Last one. Inhale up, exhale back and down. So inhale the arm all the way up. And we're going to take a little twist here. Being gentle with yourself to start, it's thread the needle. So taking the right hand underneath the space between your left wrist and your left knee, you're going to take your right shoulder down. Be sure that you're pressing the left hand really, really firmly right beside the face. Your tailbone is facing up towards the sky. Your right shoulder and right ear are down to the mat. Maybe you take your right hand further over to the left, pressing into the tops of your feet. This is option 1. Option 2, maybe you tuck your left arm behind the back. If you find that your shoulder is facing down towards the mat, try to open it up. I've learned that the collarbone apparently represents your mother. So keeping that in mind, trying to keep it open, and if it's uncomfortable, taking the hand back down, especially if you have shoulder stuff. Our final option is to really, really press firmly down into the top of the right foot. Dig your left toes into the mat, and maybe lift that knee, tucking the heel in towards the tush. Then maybe reaching it all the way up. Finding balance here, keeping your core engaged. Inhale. Exhale the left knee back down. Untucking the arm if you had, pressing the hand firmly beside the face. As you meet with your next inhale, reach the right arm back up and exhale it down, taking a nice good shoulder shake. We'll take it to the other side now. Inhaling the left arm straight up. Exhaling your tush back towards the heels as the hand comes down. Inhale it back up. Exhale down, taking these circles at your pace. Just one more in this direction. Lovely, switching it, inhaling the arm up, exhaling back and down, and continuing for 2 more. Opening your chest up to the sky, and as you finish, meet in tabletop. You'll inhale your left arm back up, and then exhale to thread your needle. Left arm through the space between your right wrist and your right knee. Pressing your right hand firmly against the face, or into the mat right beside the face rather. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, and making sure you're comfortably on your left shoulder, with the left palm facing up to receive. Option 2, if and only if you took it on the other side, is to tuck the right arm behind the back. Again, paying attention to your collarbone and opening it up the best you can. If and only if you did it on the other side, first pressing firmly into the top of the left foot and then digging those toes into the mat. Or rather, no, your right toes into the mat. Yes, lift the knee. Then tuck the heel into the glute, maybe reaching it all the way up. Just one big breath here, inhale. Exhale, gently take the right knee down. Untucking the arm, press the right hand right beside the face, and then your next inhale sweeps the left arm up, and then we exhale it down. Big shoulder shake. All right, take your right hand in just a tad. From there, you're going to lift your right leg right back behind you, toes facing down towards the mat. Then step your right foot right to the outside of your right hand. Scoot your left knee back if that's comfortable, and we're going to be here for a couple of breaths. Make sure that your right knee is stacked right over the right ankle, your shoulders are rolling back, and your dristi, your gaze, is slightly out in front of you and then down to the ground. You can have your fingertips in teepees, so just digging the finger pads into the mat to lift yourself up. Or if you have wrist stuff, feel free to use a fist. And if you're there, you can have the palm all the way down. Big inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to straighten the right leg the best you can. If you want more, flex your foot. And if you want even more than that, tuck your chin to the chest. Take a breath here. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, bend into the knee, sole of foot down, shoulders roll back. Hold. As you meet with your exhale, take it back to your long runner stretch. Your half split, half Hanumanasana, flexing into the foot if that's comfortable. Maybe even taking the chin to the chest. Sending your breath right to the hamstring. Then your next inhale brings you back into your low lunge. From here, we're moving into a twist. Option 1 is to keep your left knee down. Option 2 is to tuck through the left toes, lifting the back leg. Either way, we're going to take our left palm along the inside edge of our right foot. Continue hugging this right knee in so that it doesn't splay out. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open your chest to the right side of the room, keeping this back leg strong. Another option is to reach the right arm all the way up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more big breath. Inhale, lengthen. Fill the belly. Exhale, twist, opening the chest towards the ceiling. Inhale, reaching the right arm up if it's already there. and then exhale the right hand down. You're going to turn your left heel in all the way after you scoot your right foot in about half a step. So turn that heel in. Beautiful. We're moving into a warrior two. Take your right hand to the inside of your right ankle. Left hand, left hip. You're going to inhale to open your chest to the left side of the room. We're moving into extended side angle. So if you feel comfortable, reach your left arm up. Then taking the bicep over the ear and feeling that single line of energy. If you don't have a block and this is rather uncomfortable, brace your core, bringing the hand back to the hip, the left hand. Then bring the forearm to the thigh. This is a great other option if having the hand down just doesn't suit your body in the moment. Then if it feels comfortable, bring the bicep back over the ear. All the while making sure that you're on the outside edge of your left foot, really rooting it down through the entirety of the foot as your right knee stays stacked. We'll take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, gaze down, right foot. Inhale, left arm pulls you up. Hands to the hips. Straighten your right leg. Make sure that your feet are perpendicular with one another. So your right heel is in line with the left arch. Talking through the tailbone, your hips are squared towards the side of the room. Hands still at the hips, making sure that they're level with one another, maybe giving your tush a little shake. And then we'll meet back in our warrior two. Bending the right knee over the right ankle, making sure you can still see your big toe. Then inhaling the arms up. Rolling the shoulders back, feeling regal here. Feeling as though I'm pressing your hands down, but you're not letting me, as you take the gaze over the right middle finger to signify your journey. Turn your right palm up, reach forward, and exalt back for goddess. Maintaining the bend in the right knee as your left hand slides down the left leg. Turning your chest open to the ceiling if that feels comfortable. One big breath, filling the belly. Exhaling to Ujjayi. Inhale, reaching the arm over the ear. Exhale, gaze down to the left foot. Inhale, right arm pulls you up. Sigh out that air. Then inhaling, straightening the right leg. Take your arms up above the head. If you want more, flex into your right foot. Exhale, float down. Inhale, reach up. Just one more. Exhale, float down. Inhale, reach up. As we exhale, the sole of the foot comes down, we bend into the knee, and we're going to turn high onto the left toes, meeting in a high lunge. Make sure you can still see your right big toe. Exhale the elbows back. Big inhale. Exhale, slow and controlled, close the arms. Two more. Inhale, open. Building up that sweat, that heat. Exhale, close. Last one. Inhale, open. Pencil between the shoulder blades, stretching the fingers. Exhale, close, slow and controlled. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Clasp all the fingers except your index. Exhale, reach forward. Maybe it's slight, or maybe the whole chest is down on the thigh. For 3, 2, uncrunch the toes, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, both palms down to frame your right foot. Gaze forward, shoot your right foot back. No chaturanga here. Inhale. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Maybe paddling out the feet, taking one heel down at a time, or opting for stillness. Either way, shake your head yes, accepting what's good, then shake your head no, releasing what's not. Inhale high to both toes. Exhale, super slow and controlled, taking the chest as close to the thighs as possible. You're going to take the knees down, touch down, hands beneath shoulders, adjust as needed, tabletop. Scoot your left hand in just a tad, then reach your left foot back all the way, flexing into the foot, toes face down. Step your left foot forward. Low lunge, scooting your right knee back if needed. Pulling the shoulders back. Knees stacked over ankle. Pressing firmly into the top of your right foot and breathing into your left hip this time. Big inhale as you squeeze the knee into the left elbow. And as you exhale, we take that half split, half Hanumanasana, straightening the leg the best you can. Baby bends are always okay. Maybe flexing into the foot, or even taking the gaze to the belly button with the chin tucked. Take a breath. Inhale, low lunge, knee over ankle, shoulders back. Pause, and then exhale it back once you're ready. Take a breath. Rolling the shoulders forward, hollowing the belly. And then inhale it back into that lunge. Moving into the twist. Option to keep the knee down or tuck. Right hand on the inside of left foot, left hand, left hip. Inhale. Exhale, open the chest to the left side of the room. Stay here at the hand on the hip, or if it feels comfortable, reaching the left arm all the way up. If you tucked through your right toes, make sure that that leg stays really, really strong and you're as high onto those toes as you can, lifting that heel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Big breathing here. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Take your left hand to the inside of your left foot, turning our right heel in as much as it'll go. Right hand, right hip, open your chest. Option to stay here or to take the forearm to the thigh. Maybe even taking the bicep over the ear, extended side angle. Keeping your chest open towards the side of the room. Putting weight into the outside edge of your right foot. Long, strong. Breathing deeply and feeling good. Big inhale, fill that belly. Exhale, gaze down, left foot. Brace your core. Inhale, right arm pulls you up. Take your time. Hands to hips, straighten that left leg. Adjust as needed. Feet are perpendicular. Left heel in line with right arch. Hands to the hips. A little shake. Shaky shake here, shaky shake there. Level. Headlights facing the side of the room. Bend the left knee over the left ankle, making sure it's nice and stacked. Hips are still level. Arms up. Shoulders back. Tailbone tucked. Core engaged. Weight in the outside edges of your feet. Gaze over the left middle finger. Take a couple breaths. Virabhadrasana 2. Left palm faces up. Reach forward and exalt back for goddess. Turning the chest open the best you can as you maintain the bend in the left knee. If you're like me, go ahead and uncrunch your left toes. Possibly sliding the hand just a little bit further down the right leg, breathing into the left side body, take an inhale. Exhale, gaze down right foot. Inhale, left arm pulls you up. Let go of that air. Inhale to straighten the leg, maybe flexing the foot, and then reaching your arms up. Exhale, float it down. 2 more, your pace. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Exhale down. So, we're going to transition here. You're going to inhale the arms up, bending into that left knee. Turn high on your right toes. If your feet are in one line, like mine, go ahead and step them out, just a tad for extra balance. Hips level, facing the front. Arms are inhaled up, then exhale them down to cactus. Big inhale, exhale, close. 2 more, inhale, open. Pencil between the shoulder blades. Exhale, close. Last one, inhale, open. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, close. Clasp all the fingers except the index as you inhale your sword up into the air. Exhale, reaching forward the best you can. Strong in your core. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, palms down to frame the left foot, gaze forward. Shoot your left foot back, high plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga if you'd like, hugging those elbows in. Inhale to cobra. We haven't warmed up our back. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, super duper high to the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Slow, slow, slow. Touch down. Walk your hands back towards the thighs as you sit back on your heels. So, I promised some heart opening. Bring your arms parallel with one another, palms facing each other. Take your left arm up just a tad, then cross it over the right. Hands pass and you clap. Garudasana, eagle arms. Inhale the elbows up, slight back bend. Exhale, crunch everything in. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale in. Inhale up. Exhale in. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release the hands by your sides. Shake like you mean it. Take a big inhale like you mean it. Exhale out like you mean it. Letting that go. Releasing. Settling. Arms parallel. This time reaching the right arm just a little higher. Cross over the left. Hands pass and you clap. Inhale, look up. Slight back bend. As curved the spine. Exhale in. Strengthening our cores just a bit. Inhale up. Feeling it in the shoulders, in the heart, in the back. Exhale in. Hollowing the belly. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale in. Hold for just a bit. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, hands down by your side. Shake out the shoulders. Shake out the head. Take an inhale. Shake out the hands. Exhale big. Slowly settling. Letting go of all of that air. And then we rest. So, I'm running out of time here. If you guys really like this, I will be teaching on Wednesday. That'll be the last CU Denver class I teach for this summer until fall, fingers crossed. If you guys are interested in finishing up this practice, I will be offering a loving kindness or Maitri meditation after this in the next video. So hopefully this loads up. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and if you ever need a friend, I'm here. The divine light in me honors, loves, and respects the divine light in each of you. Namaste, and have a great day.